The most hidden underground cities. Underground cities, which were frequently created as homes, warehouses, or entire communities in reaction to natural disasters or historical occurrences, are astounding examples of human ingenuity and adaptability. In this video, we will explore some of the most fascinating underground cities on the planet, each with its own significance, history, and architectural style. Number 10. Derinkuyu, Turkey. Turkey's Cappadocia region is home to the amazing underground city of Derinkuyu. This historic wonder is thought to have been chiseled out of soft volcanic rock as early as the 8th century BCE, providing local populations with a place to hide during invasions by numerous empires over the ages. The city is about 85 meters deep and consists of an extensive system of rooms and tunnels that could house more than 20,000 people and their animals. Living quarters, kitchens, stables, wine and oil presses, and even churches are all part of its elaborate design, which is connected by a network of ventilation shafts to provide airflow throughout the complex. The city was cleverly designed to ward off attackers. Thick stone doors could be rolled into position to barricade entrances during an assault. A local resident discovered Derinkuyu in 1963 while renovating his house, but only about 10% of it is currently open to the public, leaving much of its vast network unknown and begging for more research. Number 9. Dixiacheng, Beijing, China. Dixiacheng, also known as Underground City, is an intriguing underground network constructed in the 1960s as a deterrent against nuclear attacks during the Cold War. This enormous maze, which covers an area of about 85 square kilometers below Beijing, was built to provide emergency shelter for the city's inhabitants. Essential services like hospitals, schools, and entertainment centers are all located within the tunnels, along with housing that reflects the era's urban planning techniques. Since 2000, portions of Dixiacheng have been open to tourists, allowing them to experience this unique aspect of Beijing's history, despite the fact that much of the area has fallen into disrepair and is not fully accessible. The underground city shows how far governments will go to protect public safety in the face of nuclear war, and it serves as a sobering reminder of the geopolitical tensions of the day. Number 8. RESO, Montreal Underground City, Canada. RESO, commonly referred to as the Montreal Underground City, is situated more than 32 kilometers below the surface of Montreal and is one of the biggest networked subterranean complexes in the world. RESO was first created in the 1960s as a component of an urban planning project to link different buildings and offer protection from the severe Canadian winters. Since then, it has grown to be an indispensable aspect of Montrealers' everyday lives. Shopping malls, lodging facilities, business buildings, and metro stations are just a few of the many amenities the complex offers, enabling locals and visitors to travel around the city without having to deal with inclement weather. The underground city is a bustling social hub that makes a substantial economic contribution to Montreal, with a plethora of cultural events and festivals held there all year long. RESO is a prime example of creative urban planning since it improves the general standard of living for its residents while blending commercial areas with public transportation. Number 7. Coober Pedy, Australia. Nestled in the arid desert region of South Australia, Coober Pedy is a unique town dubbed the opal capital of the world. Due to the intense heat, which frequently reaches temperatures above 40 degrees Celsius in the summer, many locals have built dugouts, which are underground dwellings that naturally insulate against temperature changes. These underground homes are frequently furnished with contemporary conveniences and are consistently cool throughout the year. The opal mining industry in Coober Pedy is vital to the town's economy and culture. A large number of the locals are employed in opal-related tourism or mining. In addition, the town offers unusual attractions like galleries that display regional handicrafts and underground churches. Through guided tours that highlight the region's mining heritage as well as the amazing adaptations made by its residents to survive in such harsh conditions, visitors can learn more about this unusual way of life. Number 6. Napoli, Subterranean, Italy. Napoli del Sottoterra, Naples underground is a vast system of chambers and tunnels beneath Naples that has been there for more than 2,400 years. This labyrinthine system was first built by the Greeks to store water. The Romans expanded it and used it for aqueducts and other civic purposes. These tunnels have performed a number of purposes over the years, including serving as bomb shelters during the Second World War to protect people from air raids. Presently, Napoli Subterranean is a prominent archaeological site where guests can investigate historic artifacts and discover more about the rich history of Naples by going on fascinating guided tours into the past. The tours highlight the tunnel's significance in forming Naples' urban landscape and provide insights into how they were built and maintained over centuries. The tales of tenacity and inventiveness that define this amazing subterranean world frequently enthrall visitors. Number 5. Shanghai Tunnels, Portland, USA. Built in the late 19th century to facilitate trade between Chinatown and downtown Portland, the Shanghai tunnels are a network of interconnected underground passageways located in Portland. These tunnels, which were originally used to move supplies and coal between above-ground businesses, gained notoriety when they were linked to human trafficking, namely shanghaiing, a practice in which gullible men were abducted and sold as laborers on ships sailing to far-off ports. Due to safety concerns and urban development, many sections have been filled in or reproposed over time, but some are still open for guided tours that tell visitors about this dark period of Portland's history and highlight interesting architectural details like stone walls and brick arches. These tours remind us of how cities change while retaining traces of their past and frequently include stories about life in Portland during its rough and tumble days when crime was rampant. Number 4. Matmata, Tunisia. Matmata is well known for its unusual troglodyte dwellings, which are underground residences that offer protection from the scorching Tunisian desert sun. This traditional Berber village is made up of houses with open courtyards in the center of their circular designs, which allow for natural cooling while shielding occupants from sandstorms, which are common in arid areas. Local communities have been leading troglodyte lifestyles for centuries, successfully adapting their living spaces to fit the harsh environment. As a filming location for Star Wars, Matmata rose to international prominence, drawing tourists who came to explore its ancient homes carved into the earth and learn about its unique culture. Engaging with the locals allows visitors to witness traditional crafts that have been handed down through the generations and receive insights into their way of life. Number 3. Pilsen Historical Underground, Czech Republic. The Pilsen Historical Underground is a vast system of tunnels that were constructed beneath Pilsen during the 14th century, mainly for the storage of beer, which is a major industry in this Czech city that is well known for its Pilsner lager. These tunnels, which stretch for about 7.5 miles 12 kilometers, contain ice cellars that were utilized before refrigeration technology was developed. These tunnels were crucial for keeping beer fresh during the summer months when it was not practical to brew above ground. Today, guided tours give guests the chance to explore this historic location while discovering more about Pilsen's brewing history through interactive displays that highlight both contemporary innovations in the industry and traditional brewing techniques. The Subterranean system is a monument to Pilsen's rich cultural past, as well as an example of how local people modify their surroundings for utilitarian needs while holding onto distinctive customs. Number 2. Edinburgh Vaults, Scotland. The Edinburgh Vaults are a group of rooms beneath South Bridge in Edinburgh that were built as storage areas for businesses above ground, mostly taverns and shops that catered to people crossing South Bridge at the time in the late 1700s. Unfortunately, because of shoddy construction methods and rising moisture from adjacent water sources, which later posed health risks to residents, the vaults were abandoned after only a few years when crime rates sharply increased inside their shadowy walls, making them connected to illegal activities like smuggling or housing destitute families looking for refuge above ground from prying eyes. These vaults are now well-known tourist destinations because of their ghost tours, which delve into the legends of centuries-old hauntings and offer fascinating glimpses into Edinburgh's past. These tours shed light on life during a period of extreme poverty and criminal activity. Number 1. Setenil de las Bodegas, Spain. Setenil de las Bodegas are a charming town in southern Spain that is known for its distinctive architecture. It is situated along a gorge created by the Rio Trejo River and was built beneath enormous rock overhangs. This non-traditional building technique creates breathtaking visual landscapes where residences effortlessly merge with the surrounding environment while offering natural protection from harsh weather. The town's winding streets are lined with whitewashed homes that exhibit the classic Andalusian style. Vibrant flower pots add charm to the entire area. The history of Setenil is centuries old. Its roots can be found even earlier than the Roman era, when people first settled in this area, utilizing the surrounding fertile land in addition to its strategic location. Not only do tourists come here for the picturesque views, they also come to experience the local way of life through the delectable food served at restaurants that serve traditional dishes made with ingredients that are sourced locally, perfectly paired with nearby wines. These underground cities are a testament to the incredible adaptability of people across cultures, displaying the creativity, ingenuity, and resilience of communities overcoming environmental challenges throughout history. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe.